Okay. Here we go. Continue our adventures of Shanantha.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
honestly, the point blank range to which he shot me at, or in which he shot me at, I'm not sure which one it is, I should have died. I should have been dead. Or I had severe brain damage, one of the two.
You're awake. How about that?
Yes, I am.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
What you do?
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, female. No, my selling out's not that big. Go brown. Let's bring my age up just a little bit. Perfect. No, sort of.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, so... I want my perception to be really good. Endurance, I can go down to 3. Intelligence is fine for now. Bring charisma down to 5. We'll bring luck up to 9. Agility up to 8.
That's some serious atrophy, even for someone who's been in bed a while. It's a wonder you can move at all. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropped. What do you say you take a seat?
My strength is absolutely terrible.
See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
I would say...
House.
Feed.
Night.
Shelter. Silencer.
Bandit.
I would say... Swiss cheese. I'd probably say vaporize, but... I don't know, like, I was like energy weapons expert in the first one, so I might be energy weapons expert in this one too,
Light.
so... I would say inspiration.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I would say strongly disagree on that.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction and losing wounds. I would say a losing wound.
Okay. How about this one?
Space-age technology.
Last one.
Mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Energy, weapons, guns, and science. Well, I'd like to have my sneak up too. Yeah, you know what? Let's get explosives up. We'll do energy, weapons, explosives, and light for now. And then we'll worry about the other skills later.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Hmm. Hmm. I want to throw grenades faster. Everybody don't care about that.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I forgot how to... Oh, there we go. It's LB in this one. But I feel like these pre-war books aren't really worth anything anymore. Alright. Camera will take Don't really have a use for that. Take the leather belt. You know, I could have sworn I had the DLC for this. I do, there's 4 add-ons installed. Trigger bombs, ammunition, cram, first aid. Okay.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
Thank you.
Put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon
there is
some
quite a
of the
bit of
other folks
DLC
at
on
the
this
saloon
game.
might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
And, I never doubt this reward. It says you will receive a special reward if you actually finish this with survival mode or hardcore mode. No. I don't want that. Laser pistol, knife. I'm excited to get this adventure going. Because when I get onto Fallout 4, my girl is going to be significantly older. Got a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy. A total transmission is some sort of sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes you hurt. Your head hurt. Appears to be Mutation's midnight science fiction feature. Old World Blues. The Happy Trails Caravan. All major minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up at Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I like this guy. This
Happy
robot.
trails!
I always said I never had a problem with Victor. I think he's a cool dude. I'm not gonna steal from these people though, so I don't want to lose my karma. Hey, Sierra Madre. It's actually one of my favorite DLCs. Dead Money. Okay, so we gotta talk to Sunny Smiles. I really am gonna need a partner or something in order to carry some shit, because you know the shit that I'm carrying is very heavy. Cheyenne, stay.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Top Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert. Wait, hold on. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway.
I gotta say,
Prim
I
is
love
a
the
town with
music
a
in
roller
New Vegas
coaster
more
straight
than
south.
Absurd.
Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Sure, what do you want to know?
Other towns
Southeast of
nearby.
here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
What kind of creatures are out there? That's all I want to know.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Top Mitchell said, did you teach me to survive in the desert?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't want to steal any of their shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. All the latest news coming your way right now. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now, come on, you don't have
Now,
to be shy.
see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
I feel it between us two.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Sometimes you can't help being
That's the right idea. Go down
mad
the
about
side.
the boy.
Shit. What the hell? I can't hit that.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
I know it's stupid to be mad.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Now that reload speed is nice. That's what a high agility did too.
Quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. young again, and all because I'm mad about school.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. All the
Okay,
latest
you're
news
on.
coming your way
Go give
right
him hell.
now. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. In other news, rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in a ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. Stay classy, New Vegas. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Alrighty. Sure. I'm gonna try to do this without the person dying on me.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done,
I was trying to
I'd be
save her, by
gone
the
for
way.
Sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
You have established a reputation in a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you finally somebody and people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland. You develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any group is a measure of the combined total of fame and infamy you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depend on the group itself. You may receive discounts from merchants, provoke attacks from higher thugs, or simply be treated differently. I've been accepted by Goodsprings. Nice.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alrighty. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome back to the Mr.
Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside.
There was never a man
I was always a fool,
for my Johnny.
Johnny.
I feel like those tin cans were used for something, I don't know yet. Find a rock flower and a xander root.
What if you go? What if you stay? I love you.
Apparently this woman is very keen about this Johnny guitar guy.
You can be kind. I know.
Here are our top stories. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. Moving on. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
So they play songs like on the other radio station, but he talks in between them.
Play the guitar. Play it again. My Johnny.
Some big ass grasshoppers or
Maybe you're
praying mantises rather.
but you're so warm inside.
Yep.
I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call
I'm actually gonna get my knife out for this.
Johnny Guitar.
So I'm gonna waste my bullets on these things.
Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel?
This is a big ass fucking praying mantises though. I'm not gonna lie, if I saw that shit when I was like growing up, I'd scream like a bitch.
There was never a man like my Johnny,
There's a reason why I was collecting mugs, by the way.
like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Bobby pins. Wait, can I use an empty Nuka-Cola bottle for something? So I feel like I could use these for something. I could break them down or something like that. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Take the bobby pins.
Like my Johnny,
But the coffee mugs you could use in one of the old world blues plays.
like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
If anything, I sell this shit anyway. Salesman Weekly. I'm sorry, where the hell was this thing I'm supposed to be
And we're back.
collecting?
This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. In other news, Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Now, I'm not gonna go fits into stealing people's shit. Okay, the cord needs to get off my foot. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal any of their shit either. So I'm gonna lose karma. Alright. There's no point in having the other station going because not much has happened in the game to listen to Mr. New Vegas' updates. No, where it flying. Houston crying. Or new south. Okay. You guys aren't worth the bullet. Nasty little bastards. I forgot that I could power attack. Booyah. Give me that blowfly meat. That's where I was supposed to die or get buried, by the way. We found a limited edition snow globe. Way to flying like dough that's been spent, and there's no use crying. East or west or north or due south, and then up on out. You need a shovel. They happen to leave a shovel laying around somewhere. I'll have to come back up here when I get one. I know it seems like kind of sacrilegious to be digging up graves and shit like that, but it's a little faster to teleport over there. Got heartaches by the number. I love the music in this game. What's up, girl?
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Ugh. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross
Sure.
with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Will do. Go meet Trudy. I like being good in games like this, but also being evil is kind of fun too, because it's a little bit less you have to worry about. You still not have to worry about it. But you know, it is what it is. I was choosing to be good in the last one, so I'm gonna be good all the way through this. I could always replay and be evil. That'd be something you guys be interested in.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
You're in my fucking way. Get the hell out of my way, bitch.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I hope your argument. What's that
Looks
all
like our little
about?
town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Man. Where's
He's
Ringo
holed
now?
up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just tell Cobb and be
You
done
mean
with
murder
it?
him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you
Some
going
of
to
the
do?
others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape
Probably
not
not.
too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
I'm gonna talk about something
All right.
else. Show me shit. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo
Hell
would
yeah.
also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
I don't give a fuck about them. So I help Ringo get trees to like me more. What if I help the powder gangers? I'm trying to track down the people who attack me. You know anything about
Not
them?
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attacker say where
They
they
were
were
having
going?
some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they
I didn't
headed?
hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know about the robot who rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he have to do
Other than
around
rolling
here?
around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like
He
him?
acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has he been in
It
Good
was here when I
Springs?
took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
So what do you have
Got
to
a
say?
special discount for you after what you done for us.
Okie dokie. She doesn't really have much to offer except for aid.
Another satisfied customer.
Why do you think the NCR Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Tell me about the NCR.
The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
I hear that. Who's that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Does Good Springs get many
Mostly
visitors?
traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Okay. What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Interesting.
Be careful
Goodbye.
out there.
I want, with the retention perk, bonus granted by skill man disease lasts 3 times as long. I'll do, Swift Learner first. Because in this game, it's every other level you get perks. Alright, so, I want to go help home dude. Ringo, that is. What's up, my dude?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of
I didn't think I
supplies
would be
for
either.
sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
What made surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
I take the med-ax, I don't want that. I don't care for the, I want the 9mm pistol though, because that is a pretty cool weapon. .9mm rounds. Energy cell. I should Probably get the 20 gauge rounds too, so I'm getting a shotgun here soon. Oh, there's a shovel. Take the laser pistol for now. That's awfully expensive, isn't it?
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
What do you know about the situation with the Power
If
Rangers?
Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Tell me about weapon
mods.
mods.
Are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Makes sense. Do you know anything about the people who attacked
The leader
me?
was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
I was waiting for that note. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New
Makes sense.
Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Made sense. I'd like to know more about Mr.
I'm
House.
afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
That radio is very loud in here. Anything else you can tell me about the Great
They're
Khans?
tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Take it easy now.
I'm shutting your fucking radio off. It's way too loud. As much as I'd love to steal your shit, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I primarily just bought the shovel so I can dig up those graves. Let's save actually, it's been a minute. I'm just a little paranoid. It's been a minute since I saved. See, that's exactly why I did it. You get like ammo and shit like that. Playing 22mm rounds. Magnum rounds, nice. I feel like I could do things with these bottles, though. I don't know why. Now, I love this 9mm pistol. It's like my favorite weapon in the whole game. Just primarily because it sounds like that. So I'm actually thinking I might change my energy weapons to just regular guns this time. Kind of play with the whole like country roll. Which sucks because they have really good energy weapons later on in the game. But I just love the sound of this fucking pistol. It's amazing. And then when you get to the end of the game, you can actually kill home dude who shot you originally to steal his gun. Not technically steal, you're more like taking it. Turn that down a little more.
That's close enough. Who are you? What do you want with me?
Nothing, my dude. I'm not an enemy, that's what you're
Sorry
asking.
about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
What are the rules
It's
of
a
Caravan?
two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
I'll listen to the rules first.
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
It's having a game
Alright.
right now. Maybe later. Did you know this man named Joe Cobblepue?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder
I'm gonna
gangers?
lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can
We
help.
just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around, see who I can round
Start
up.
with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okie dokie. Boxing times, turpentine, detergents, doctor's bag, take that yeast. The whiskey. Carton of cigarettes. No, I don't want to do this, so I'll lose karma for it. But, I really could use the ammo. But I'm probably not going to. Oh, that handles that. Give me some ammo. Take the bottle caps. Okay. Don't look at me. Perfect. I'm hoping I didn't lose too much karma for that. Neutral. Okay. I can deal with that. Alright. My speech isn't good enough, so I'm not gonna be able to get, I might be able to get Willie to help out with my explosives, but... Or, not Willie, Pete, excuse me.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked
The one
me?
in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the